that I was walking into a new country with limited resources.
At that point, it was very heart-wrenching. I thought I was going to be sent back home. Kept asking myself, I do belong here. I flew like halfway across the world just to do this thing.
Am I just kind of bringing everyone to a situation that they might not end up liking and end up resenting me for it? The past 8 years have been quite the ride. It all began with a promise I made to my siblings that I'd bring them here no matter what. It took time, but one by one, year after year, each of them made it to Canada, and we were finally reunited. We share a household, we travel together, we invest together, run our non-profit organization side by side. We pursue entrepreneurial ventures, take risks, and yes, we also fail together. So you can say we have been through it all. Our story is about 5 individuals with 5 different personalities who make a choice every day to merge our lives. Sure, there are challenges and struggles, but that's what makes our journey unique. My name is Mehnaz, and I'm the most responsible one in the family.
I'm Saif Ahmed. I'm the elder one of the family.
My name is Adib Rahman, and you can say I'm the chef of the family.
Hey, I'm Sharov. I'm the middle of the pack in the family.
Hi, this is Babiha. I'm the youngest of the family.
I got here when I was 17 years old. We were looking for the most affordable places to study in Canada, and we came across Memorial University of Newfoundland. I kind of promised my siblings that we are going to be here in a year. So it happened actually. A year later, my brother, Adib Rahman, and my brother, Shorav Islam, also ended up coming here. And then the year after, my sister, Fabia Tarannum, also joined us.
When I first landed, it was a flurry of emotions for me, really, as I was trying to pace through what life could look like. I mean, there's a myriad of challenges living with 5 other people, even if they're your family, really. For me, what really struck out is an exchange of energy, This could be something simple as meeting someone over like a coffee machine, and you say something and their day just shifts. And I've done that to Mehnaz and folks along my way, but I guess the message that I was trying to get across is I've been with these people for a greater half a decade. So while there are challenges, I think the big challenge is knowing that we're all changing.
When you live with a lot of people, it can be a little bit difficult. It can be a little bit of an adjustment, especially if you're the kind of person who likes time to himself but also likes time with others.
Living with a family can be a mixture of good and challenging moments. Sometimes you may have disagreements or conflicts over different things like will do the dishes, personal space, or even lifestyle choices.
And then when you're living with a bunch of people, you kind of have to navigate those indecisions, right? Like where to eat. Everyone have their own choices of where they want to eat. So we kind of have to go back and forth. So those kind of things takes a lot of time to decide.
It's a huge dynamic shift. We do have sometimes misunderstandings, political discussions that we do, or career discussions that we do, some liberal or conservative. And we do have those debates. At the end of the day, we all come to like a common conclusion where we all agree that this is something that we can work on from our side to make things better.
One thing I truly enjoy about living with my family is that you always have someone to lean on to when you're having a bad day. I know sometimes work and life gets overwhelming. And then when I come home, I always have people I can kind of be very candid and upfront with how I'm feeling without like thinking that they're judging me or they're feeling that burden of what I'm overloading on them. Always having like a strong support system is the best part. Always having someone to share a meal with. Like we always have dinners together. We always go out to eat together. We travel together. So I think all that kind of makes up for a good story always to look back to. Lots of good memories.
It's these moments that make living with my family really special for me.
You're doing things all the time, like you're having all of your best memories with the people who are so important to you and are so close to your heart. It's never a dull moment. Through the ups and downs, it's always a great story at the end of the night. The way I look at it, I live with everyone that is important to me. I live with the people I wouldn't want to live without. So it's pretty interesting, but for the most part, I love it.
It's knowing that we're all changing, but to kind of not shrug away from the fact that we love each other, but accept it.
One advice to anyone who's looking to immigrate to Canada or move to a new country would be just go for it. Just do what your heart desire and kind of see how it works out. Like, take big risks.
That it's okay to fail, because I've learned more from my failures than from just like excelling at regular things.
You know, find peace in the fact that we're all going through this. It's a collective experience, and just be patient. And I promise you that whatever you want is probably already yours.
Run into the rain and run into the storm, and you will see how brave things are on the other side.